Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Dazzie's top 20 selling comic books of the week, episode 56. And today I'm going to be discussing the best selling comics on eBay for the week of the 17th of January 2020. Apologies guys, it's been one thing after another. I dropped my phone, it's smashed, the car needs replacing, a lot of things have cropped up, hence I'm on a back catalogue now, but I will be getting out 2 or 3 of these videos in the next few days. Basically, since coverprice.com came on the scene, they've become a go-to spot for watching eBay trends on comics, and they scour thousands of eBay sales to culminate data to spotlight the hottest selling comics. Here is this week's top 20 guys. As always, let's find out if you can beat me. Most people normally do. Starting in at number 20 on our list this time round. And of course, everything right now Star Wars related is on fire. We had what I consider to be a good conclusion to the 9 Skywalker film saga. And of course, we've had the fantastic Mandalorian as well. Well, this book has just come out and it's on fire. It is the first full appearance of the Knights of Ren. Number 20 on our list, The Rise of Kylo Ren, issue number 2, guys. Issue number 2. Now, I don't know what you thought about the Knights of Ren. I thought they had a lot of potential, but we didn't really see it. That was one of the weaker points of the Rise of Skywalker movie. Well, like I said, issue 1 was hot, and issue 2 is pretty darn hot as well. And it's easy to pay attention just to the variants, but it's nice when even a standard cover sells well. And it sold 45 copies. And it had a 7-day trend of plus 121%, and a high sale raw went for a nice $22. Number 19 on our list, and this one crops up from time to time. It is a nice issue. It is an issue from 1993. I'll say no more. Venom, Lethal Protector, issue number 1. The first Venom solo series and an iconic 90s cover. It sold 10 copies, had a 7-day trend of plus 72% and a high raw sale of a whopping $50. I paid just 50p for this back in the middle of 2017, but it's low grade. It has a subscription increase. I would like to upgrade sooner rather than later, but I did miss out at the death on a gold variant of that book, which I think is a 1 in 100 if I'm not mistaken. Of course, we're getting Venom 2 very soon. Looking forward to that, the movie. Number 18 on our list is another book I did a hot comic book alert on. It is a low printed book. It comes from Aftershock Comics. It has been rumored to be optioned a couple of weeks ago. And while the book hasn't begun trending price-wise, it sold well. The book in question is from Aftershock Comics, like I said. It is Dark Red, issue number 1. Basically a series about vampires in America's heartland. It sold 31 copies at a 7-day trend of plus 29% and a high sale CGC 9.8 went for $45. I've got the 1 in 10 as well, which is a stunning cover. The one I really want is that, is it a 1 in 50? I think it's a virgin variant with the female on the front cover, which is absolutely stunning. A cover that runs Batgirl 23 close as one of the better ones out there for me. I paid cover price for this. I've actually got another one for sale at the moment. Just waiting for official news of that optioned book. Number 17 on our list is a bit of a classic, again from 1980. And people are turning to this book because Werewolf by Night issue 32 is out of the reach for a lot of people. So they're turning to this book. The book in question, of course, Moon Knight issue number 1. The first solo Moon Knight series. And I think it's got the first appearance of Bushman in that, and I think Bushman is rumoured to be one of the villains in the Werewolf by Night, Moon Knight TV show. We've also been talk of We got in Dracula in it and the Werewolf by Night. So some great characters to look out for. Well, week after week, that book just keeps moving. I've passed on copies between £5 and £10. It sold 12 copies, had a 7-day trend of plus 80%, and a high sale. CGC 9.8 went for a whopping $250, guys. Surprises me that a lot of people don't turn to Werewolf by Night issue 33, the second appearance of Moon Knight. It's only about a £30–40 book. I think it's very undervalued. I got a mid-grade coffee for about £8 off my mate. Number 16 on our list, and this is a book I actually thought I owned. It's another book that's in the debate for Magic's first appearance. There are several out there. The book in question, Uncanny X-Men, issue 160. Yeah, of course, we are getting the New Mutants film very, very soon. I'm stayed away from the trailer. I know very little about it, but I'm excited. Like I said, there are several books to be on the lookout for Magic's first appearance. That book sold 11 copies at a 7-day trend of plus 103%, and a high sale. CGC 9.8 went for a solid $139. 15 on our list, and is a book from 1985, and this is a character that is rumored to be appearing in the issue of Shazam 13. The book in question from DC Comics is DC Comics Presents issue 87, the first appearance of Superboy Prime. Superboy Prime. Always been a solid minor key. What is it selling for? Well, it sold 12 copies at a 7-day trend of plus 103%, and a high sale. CGC 9.6 went for $89. That was number 15 on our list. Number 14 on our list is a book, and that comes from IDW, and it is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue 101, the 1 in 10 Weaver variant. I like that cover. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have had quite a bit of spec of late. What can I tell you about it? This is the issue with the first appearance and cover of Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa. And that is the cover appearance on the variant. It sold 14 copies, had a 7-day trend of plus 90%, and a high sale raw went for $22. A lot of love for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at the moment. 13 on our list, and we're going back to Star Wars. We've had issue 2. Now we are getting issue 1, the 1 in 10 movie variant to the Rise of Kylo Ren. I do like that cover. And for me, I don't know what you guys think, but Kylo Ren was the best character in the latest trilogy. Best of the new lineup. They're all selling like hotcakes. I can't find them, I've looked. And it's under ordered and big in demand. It sold 11 copies, had a 7-day trend of plus 121%, and a high sale raw went for $56, guys. A good book indeed. Number 12 on our list, Marvel again, 1984. And despite the debates about Magic's first appearance, the market has chose this one. New Mutants, issue number 14. This is basically where Ilana Rasputin joins the New Mutants. Now, Ilana Rasputin first appears in Giant Size X-Men issue 1 as a child, and then as an adolescent in X-Men issue 160, which I showed you just now, with her rapid aging explained in the limited series Magic, Ilana and Storm. Now, Ilana joins the New Mutants in issue 14 and is referred to by the name Magic in a character profile in the New Mutants issue 21. So like I said, there's a lot of debate on that first appearance, but this is the book people are liking. With the New Mutants movie coming out, this book sold 11 copies at a 7-day trend of plus 118%, and a high sale. CGC 9.8 went for a whopping $255. I paid £4 for this. in November of 2019. So, our first runner-up is a book I've been desperately looking for, but without any joy of yet. It is a big boy book now, because we've just had the trailer. And again, I've stayed away from the trailer. It's a book from 1971. The book in question is Amazing Spider-Man issue 101. Of course, the first appearance of Morbius. Yeah, I'm excited for this. And I'm excited the fact that they seem to be crossing over with mainstream MCU, because there's Michael Keaton in it, maybe reprising the role of Vulture. It'd be crazy if he wasn't. Now, what can I tell you about it? It had a 7-day trend of plus 107%. It sold 13 copies, and a high sale, CGC 7.5, went for $614. That book is joining the big league. I remember when that book was under 100. Crazy what a film will do for it. And I do like the actor. He wasn't great as Joker, but I don't think that was his fault. I think he had not a lot to work with. That Suicide Squad was one of the weaker DC films. We're into the big top 10. And starting in at number 10. Now, this is an issue that features an uncensored version of the first appearance of Batman from Detective Comics 27. And it has a very small print run. The Grail of Walmart DC Giants is Detective Comics Batman, the 80th anniversary Walmart exclusive. This is a book, guys, if you found it, flip it quick, because I don't expect it to hold much value down the line, but it has been selling, and selling very, very well. It sold 12 copies with an average raw price, can you get ready for this, of $137. Of course, we don't get them over here in the UK. I'm happy for my American buddies that did get one. Now, number 9 on our list is a book I've got. Is it like a stupid 6th printing or something? I couldn't find it. I tried to show it, but I couldn't find it. But I have this, so I'm going to give myself half a point. The book in question, of course, due to the upcoming movie, is, of course, Marvel graphic novel issue number 4, guys. The first appearance of the New Mutants. Okay. Now, from what I've been reading, I think it was set in the X-Men universe, and from the previous films. So, but I'm also reading that it is now set in the MCU. So what does that say? Are we getting some sort of X-Men from the old films coming back into the MCU? I don't know. But all things New Mutants is pretty hot right now. And the first team appearance sold 11 copies with an average raw price of $32. And 9.8s on average are going for, get ready, $677. That's a hard book to get in high grade due to the black border. Now, number 8 on our list is a book I keep finding, but it's heating up, and it features, I'll say no more, the first appearance of the Illuminati in New Avengers issue number 7. Now, rumour is that the Endgame movie may have set up an introduction for them. This is, of course, like I said, the first appearance of the Illuminati team. It sold 17 copies on an average raw price now of $8.85. These are in your dollar bins, guys, if you get looking. 9.8s on average are going for $48.34. Now, I never understand people grading books to make like a $10 profit, because its grading is nearly $30, surely. I don't know. But be on the lookout for that, guys. Could be a good spec book down the line. Number 7 on our list, we're sticking with Star Wars, guys. And this is, we've had issue number 2. This and the movie variant, but this is the regular cover for The Rise of Kylo Ren, issue number 1. A hard to find book by all accounts. What can I tell you about it? Well, the first issue did very well on its release, and the week it came out, it sold 14 copies. On average, the raws were going for $27.42. And 9.8 on average. CG Seed, $79.99. Like I said, the first cameo appearance of the Knights of Ren. And sticking with Star Wars again, number 6 on our list, we're sticking with Star Wars The Rise of Kylo Ren, but this time we've got the Canaro 1 in 25 variant, and I do love this cover. That's a cracker. Like I said, Adam Driver really delivered for me in that movie. The second issue variant for the Star Wars book was helped along by, of course, the success of the first issue and the movie that was out in the theatres at the same time. And the variant sold 22 copies. On average, the Raws were going for $62.43. Great book. Number 5 on our list. And we're talking New Mutants again. And this time, the book that pretty much started it all. Of course, we had the graphic novel issue 4. But this is the book from 1983. The first solo series of the New Mutants, issue number 1. Okay, guys, I've seen it at cons. It's never really tempted me because I usually see it for around 10 quid, and it's not for me, I don't think, at that price. If I can find it for cheap, for sure, I'll snag one. This was the second book to be helped along by the trailer. The first issue sold 26 copies. On average now, like I said, the Raws are going for around $10.20. On an average, the 9.6s that are graded are going for $106. Number 4 on our list is a book I did a hot book alert on, and this has been optioned. And the book in question, from Image Comics, The New World, issue number 1. Basically, the United States of America after the Second Civil War. And this was optioned by Warner Brothers in January. And adapting this property into a film, and a writer has been attached. Now, the print run on this book is 11,014. The A cover sold 11 copies with an average raw sale of $18.95. I paid £5.90 for this book, pretty much the day it was announced. So got a bit of a deal there. Looking forward to that. Number 3 on our list. This is an unusual one. Didn't know about this book, but the book in question, from Top Cow, yeah, Top Cow, Image Comics imprint, is The Clock, issue number 1. I can't imagine too many people would have grabbed that one, but I do like that cover. What can I tell you about The Clock? Well, Matt Hawkins' latest comic on the environmental doom. It sold 22 copies with a raw average sale of $5.73. And we're into the top 2. And word just got out that a Brian K. Vaughan comic was optioned for a movie. Now, a long time ago, I did a Brian K. Vaughan special. Like I said, he signed a multiple movie and TV deal to bring out a lot of his properties. And the book in question is Ex Machina, issue number 1. And if I'm not mistaken, this comes from Wildstorm. There's your book, guys. Ex Machina number 1 is going to be a movie from Brian K. Vaughan. I've been looking for this one. The first issue sold 25 copies with an average raw sale now of $21.71. And 9.6s graded on average are going for $87.47. And that leaves number 1. And it's another book that has been fueled by the trailer. The book in question, New Mutants, issue number 18. Yeah, a bit of a surprise. The first full appearance of Demon Bear. The first cameo, I think, comes in issue 3. Now, this book sold 47 copies with an average raw sale of $12.33, and 9.8s on average are going for $109. This is a good book. You get the first appearance of Warlock, who's going to be in the New Mutants movie, if I'm not mistaken. That is Douglock. We've also got the first appearance of Magus, Peg Moonstar, Tenarchy, and William Lone Star. So you're getting bang for your buck with that one. I paid £3 for this in the back end of 2017. That's it, guys. That's a wrap. I'm giving myself this week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a multiple print and a graphic novel makes it 6.5. More of a graphic novel, 4. So let's see if you can beat me. If you like what you see, please subscribe, like, ding that bell so you get my notifications. There's loads of content to come. That's Dazzie out. Bye for now.